Lopez, and I am a photographer from Sacramento, California. As a kid, I like to paint, I like to draw, but I wasn't very good at it, but you know, I didn't care, I just liked to do it. And for me, I guess photography, since I can't maybe get out my creativity through painting or drawing, photography was kind of that instantaneous way to get that out. Like the things that I see in my head, I could get out by taking a picture. Kind of that instant gratification, I guess, if you will. I got an apprenticeship with Esteban Oriol a few years ago. Esteban is an amazing photographer. He's done this series on tattoos in Japan. It just blew my mind. It blew my mind so much so that I felt like I had to find this photographer. I had to email him. I just wanted him to know that by looking at his stuff, I was super inspired. So I emailed Esteban, and he was super gracious, and he emailed me back, and that was like the shock of my life. You know, you don't expect like someone you kind of look up to even take the time out to get back to you, and he did, and I really appreciated that. I'm influenced by, well, people primarily, you know, that's why I like to photograph them, but just my culture, you know, as a Mexican American, my family, I was raised Catholic, you know, and in each of my pictures I try, and I mean, ultimately your pictures are a little piece of you because you're taking them, right? It's your eye, a little piece of you in each of the photographs. So I guess I would describe my work as maybe urban. I don't know, that word gets you so much, but I like to say they're kind of lifestyle photographs because I try and photograph you know, my subjects or my clients in their environment. So I hope that their environment also kind of makes them feel comfortable, and that sense of being comfortable kind of comes out in the photos. I think what makes me unique is I truly do try to, when I take pictures, to get that balance of that strength and vulnerability. And I think that if you look at one of my pictures, maybe it's a photograph of a rapper, and you look at it and you're like, oh, that fool, wow, he looks tough. But I think if you look a little deeper, you'll see that vulnerability, and maybe that's what sets me apart from other photographers, you know? The Van Shoe series was inspired by a trip to the skate park. One summer when I came home from school, I wanted to learn how to skate. I kept falling, so I said, forget this, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna let my friends skate, I'm gonna watch them, and I happened to be wearing my Vans that day. And so I just took out the camera and I started shooting some shots. And I sat down on the floor and kind of put my shoes in the frame and just took some shots, and that was kind of the beginning of the project. I don't necessarily like I'm most comfortable behind the camera. So for me, it was a way to be in the shots without being in the shots. I think there's a real art to photography, and I think that if you take the time to learn about it, and you know, maybe if you're just starting out and you're picking up a digital camera, I think you'll be even a better photographer if you learn about film and the mechanics of that. You know, I think it'll make your you know, knowledge of film photography will transfer over to digital photography and make you a stronger photographer. People can find out more about me by going to my website, amandalopezphoto.com, or have a blog that I try to update every couple of days, amandalopezphoto.blogspot.com. You can see more of my work there.